think Ashiza has been nesting with the pages of your grimoire.
Couldn't you control him? You don't see me plucking his feathers for extra quills.
You're free to try, but I'm telling you right now, you'll regret it.
Indeed.
Kindly step out of my way. Kindly step out of my way.
看到他下班了。
We here.
As you know.
Kindly step out of my way. Kindly step out of my way.
靠腰哦，干。
Ado, I hear you witnessed an unfortunate exchange behind the Adra Mill. You kept Laro and Orso from the Beyond. We could use such a mediator. Martino has need of muscle and brains outside of the Valera house. I will entertain your curiosity. Cosi, are you accusing me of something? Martino?
Que? I am always planning something.
Martino.
What can I do if Itzali worries without cause? She knows nothing that can hurt us.
Adu, what brings you to the whole of the Valeres? Ach, the Bardato Bank shuts us out of investments and stifles our finances. This is the richest prospect on Iora, but we cannot grow our family business.
Can't make coin at the expense of others? Now that's a crying shame.
If you know a better way of squeezing profit out of these islands, I'm open to hearing it. Ezali is a rich thug, and someday she will get what's coming to her. If we must. What is it? Shoddery. Our disagreements are beyond the point of shaking hands. This is not your feud. If anything, I question her interest. You have little to gain by peace between our families, but you speak as if you might. You want to help? Convince Ezali to negotiate. She ignores my invitations. Until then, leave me be. Adu, what brings you to the whole of the Valeres? If we must. What is it? Certainly. What is it?
Let me take point on this one, Father. Some Royal Deadfire crews have lately taken to pirate hunting. One such crew has been boasting of their victories near the Wild Mare, singing their Rauatai songs and making our clients anxious. Perhaps you've heard a few.
If songs make you people anxious, I can't wait for our next battle.
Hunting Principe dogs is our business. With all these problems with the Bardatos, now is not the time for competition from the Brass Citadel. It would be better if they took their business elsewhere.
Very subtle, Martino. I see now why your family is doing so well.
To be sure, but I know the limits of my stooges already. I don't know yours. There's more professional work in your future if you manage to not embarrass yourself. I try not to think too hard about this peasant's errand. My time is freely given. What would you do with it?
Adu, what?
Let's go.
Sing us another about the shores of Rauatai.
What did you find, Ishi?
Have you come to hear some verse? I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave. That explains quite a lot. Oswald has visited oft of late. He's a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. I would often read the old epics to him in their original Eldadiran. He's grown paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. It was quite unnerving, frankly. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands. He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since. I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him? Here, take this key. You'll find the journal in my armoire.
“先存个档。
Rusty corkscrew. Oh, my Arua?
Didn't think I'd find you in Queen's Birth, did ya? At ease, soldier.
Apologies, ma'am. We promised to behave this time. Defiance Bay, am I right? I was but a face in the crowd, but I remember the one who walked out of Hadron House alive.
He's had more than a few. Perhaps we should go before this ends in rambling professions of love.
I must be seeing double, Elfman, because it's like there's a great big lady crouching on your shoulders.
To Takoa. May our enemies crumple under cannon shot.
To the motherland! Captain gave us extra coin to occupy ourselves while we're on leave. We've been draining Valian wine cellars and trying to remember the words of Rauatai anthems, loudly as often as not. I do not understand. We have done nothing wrong. Joking. There's no... No... Really? Back to the ship! We should never have come!
不战而屈人之兵，不然这个水手有够难打的。鸡巴，难度还依然是1呀、所有的任务难度都1，那我他妈的到底什么任务是难的？靠腰，实际上每个我都打不赢啊，他是每个都1，那个难度到底是怎样啊？那个难度装饰品吗？这到底有什么意义？不是啊，他那到底有什么意义？实际上我每个我都搞不好都，如果要打我都打不赢啊，有难打的，瞎欸，到底是怎样啊？每个都1啊，这搞笑哦，每个难度都1，那个难度表示到底是用什么标准啊？狗屎哦！还是说那个他这在诅咒之路也太瞎了吧？有够瞎的，那个敌人的强度到底在干嘛啦？
Ado, what brings you to the Hall of the Valer?
I no longer hear the perverted anthems of Rauatai echoing across Queen's Birth. And I must entertain them? Go on. Gone without a scratch. To each their own. Stick with me and you'll be on the winning side when the dust settles. Merla, you and my father are too alike. Go on. I'm still waiting on word for the next job. You have a few days to decide where your loyalties lie. My time is free to g-
Ado, what?
A moment of your time, Watcher. The Bardatos and Valeras may be at each other's throats, but both are vital to the company's strategy in the Deadfire. The Bardatos are not on the company's board, but they are major investors in company operations. The Valeras keep pirates from sacking our ships. The company will tolerate some level of mischief and bloodshed, even murder between them. But not burning one family to the waterline. I will not tolerate it either. Is that clear? Good. It may come to violence, but use restraint. A little spilled blood may cool passions on both sides, but it has a greater chance of inflaming them.
Now, what can I do? You see anything you like?
Farewell.
If you want for company, look no further.
I shall.
听说有什么用啊？影响，等下我查看。哦，它会强化药水的使用。他妈的有用吗？ 他的4级的关键法术竟然不是月之井哦，那种有点惊讶。不过月之井应该还是蛮好用的，这个在1代也是超好用的法术。然后一样哦，2级法术德鲁伊2级真的是大部分都很烂，而且他的这个特职业竟然不能选这个定身术哦，这个其实蛮有用的啊。德鲁伊的这个动物定身其实很有用。那1代的时候，德鲁伊的变形简直是超可怕的杀人机器啊！我不知道这1代是不是也是一样。我们看一下它的变形，它变鲨鱼，我现在能变形吗？你变形变成鲨鱼。变成鲨鱼。照理来说，所有的德鲁伊变形应该都是使用天生武器，所以会是左右手就2刀流，这个应该是有用的。这个武器专精啊，我觉得也是有点麻烦呐、就有点不知道是要学什么啊，讨厌。长杖。3级是这招，这个是法师1级，但是如果照那个他能力的说法，是等一下，是这边这一排的只会作用在那个，就是会分辨敌我啊，因为一般的兵务术法师放了1级的兵务术是不会分敌我的、啊。看一下，安全风暴还在不在？在。所有内敌人连续必是正式，我这招还在。 啊，现在法术的选择变成这个样子，也是那种想也是够烦的。现在想想，觉得它变成这样其实不太适合啊。那这样子的话，有些过渡性的法术你不会想学啊，例如像这种法术，对啊，或者健康之类。哦，好啦，其实他有改过这些法术的效果了，尽量让他们是就越后面的怎么讲啊？越后面价值越高啊。哎，这样子改它这个系统，哎。
That will do, I say.
A life without friction or challenge has left the boy in need of guidance. He thinks himself frail, but my heart beats in his chest. He is stronger than either of you could know.
Captain, what say? You look a little blue about the gills. Ingati spoke to you. Ha! To leave her son guessing. Oh, this is my tricksome mother through and through. What mother doesn't? You must be special indeed for Ingati to speak with words. For her people, she lays out cryptic stepping stones hidden in omens. Akira, but send her my fondest wishes. Ah, the art of our ancestors, I say. To bend water to our will is a gift from Mother Ingati to her chosen people. Since devastation swept our way of life out to sea, too much of the art has been lost. Periki, founder of the guild, organized the lore of Ingati's talent into a series of postures and meditations we call the 4 forms of water shaping. Try as we might to embody Ingati's element, our bodies are not water. Akira, this is the form of grief, a beginner's test. The body's internal water is a force that conquers all. Even the mountain will bow to the stream. The form of hope, I say. Water commands its vessel, and the vessel can be shaped as surely as the mountain. The form of metamorphosis, Akira? The art is a challenge to grasp, difficult to master, and impossible to perfect. Unless you are Ingati's chosen, I say. Ah, it is only by force of habit that I omit the final form. We do not speak of it in the guild. The form of transcendence. Only a story, I say. Even crafty Periki could not commit this ancient form to her scrolls. It was said that our ancestors could shape the very oceans of the Deadfire. This was Ingati's true gift, but we have yet to recover it from the ruins of our past. Try as we might to embody Ingati, the bodies in water commands its... The art is a challenge. Akira, speak on. The Kahunga are my tribe, but my people settled on Atua, an island too modest to deserve the attention of maps. My mortal mother tans boar hides. My father trades in the abundance of pearls and opals Atua is blessed to provide. When I was born, father called me his blue topaz boy. Doubtless, I say. But I am the most precious gem of recent history. Godlike are revered as bringers of local change, but only Ingati's chosen is thought to deliver an omen for all Huana at once. Akira, high winds stirred the vigor of the seas. 2 huts collapsed before our local storm speaker could shout down the weather. They say the skies only cleared when I fell into the midwife's basket. Peace had returned to the island, or so the Mataru predicted. I could not be kept from the water, so my father taught me how to dive for pearls and azada snails. Ngati filled my palms with riches on every harvest, I say. When I came of an age to begin a man's pursuits, the Mataru reached out to the Kahanga Queen. Weighing my arrival against the forces that descended on her territory, the Queen could not invite Ngati's chosen into the Water Shapers Guild fast enough. In hard times, the endorsement of a goddess is more valuable than currency. Akira, speak on. Between the crown and the guild, Nekataka has high hopes for Ngati's chosen son, I say. If Ngati had not blessed me, I say the goddess touched me for more than enriching one tribe, glorifying one island. Ikera, yes. I say there is me, Takehu, and there is the Takehu others would make like a coconut husk doll.
You mean the one people would play with?
Anyone with the strength to pick me up may play with me, friend Shouty. The more I try to be the Takehu I know I am, the harder I am constrained. What say? They sit me on the pedestal and observe. Then, when I make a move, they say, "Not so fast." Many think that I have a duty to the Hawana. I say I am the only one unconvinced. I only dismiss what others would make of me. Kara, I know what I am. I know how I seem. We did not have this word, conceded, before Adirans landed on the Isles. If Ngati had not touched me, I wonder if anyone would care.
Poor boy. He has it backward, as usual. I did not choose him so that he could do great things. I chose him because talent should be fostered toward any end. How fortunate that you are here to set him on the right path. I know you won't disappoint.
Apologies. I say I never miss an opportunity to talk about myself. You have questions? Akira, I have answers. Akira, what say? I followed a group of water shapers into the gullet, where no respectable guild member has any business. We are not forbidden from entering the gullet, but it is simply not done. If they have broken the Crown's law, I simply want to know how and why. There are no water sculptures in the Raparu district. The Crown only flaunts our power where it can be displayed for foreigners. At least, a better class of foreigners than the type who frequent the gullet. You have questions? Akira, I have answers.
看到我骂的是改那个帕雷吉娜的那个肖像，因为他这个他在2代的肖像哦，然后用2代那个对话的时候变成那个水墨画的风格，看起来很怪啊。哦，1代的肖像看起来比较 比较顺眼。
This is the gullet? I had not realized. The Mataru are supposed to take care of those below. This does not resemble care to me. Let us go on. Captain, thank you. I needed this.
Traveler, have you any food? Surely you've a scrap to spare. Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry. Many Raparu come from other islands these days. They are strong and capable workers. Not but they too tithe to the prize share. Forgive me, I say too much. If you would know more, ask Inoi. Our elder listens to those in need, and he speaks, out of earshot of the guards. He's there, in the house to the right when you cross the bridge. The black market. I have heard of it, but I have never been. I prefer to keep my head on my shoulders, Akira. But perhaps the village elder will point you down the right path. He is called Inoi. You can find him in his home. The gullet is a lawless place. Forgotten. The only authority here is the Matarus, and they don't work on our behalf. But if it is a wise man you want, seek Inoi in his home. He tries to keep us safe and fed. He does not always there his prize share. The pile has grown leaner these years. Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before. Forgive me. Our elder listens to... He's there. In the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger. Thank you. I'll share it, I swear. Thank you, traveler.
The Queen calls these rations. Does she expect the Raparu to subsist on garbage? Akira, there is not.
Oh?
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me? Akira, no thanks.
They took him. For what? Bataro's the second this month.
And
I hear you. What say you, boy? I see much and many things. I simply do not look with these eyes in the same manner that others do. I have heard much as well. People speak of your kindness, Watcher who chases Aethus. I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a Watcher comes to the gullet, as Amira has shown me you would.
At least piety can thrive in this dark and unforgiving burrow.
That sea-swept voice. One of Andra's own comes to visit me at last. The Raparu are being crushed from the top. We starve so slowly, it is an agony.
Starving? Are the gods so occupied that they cannot see inside the mountain?
No one deserves to suffer. Not like this.
This is the Huana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one,
But all spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down. From the Mataru risk their lives to protect the tribe. The Kwaru provided skilled goods and services. The tribe takes care of the Raparu more than we contribute to the tribe. Or it did, before our numbers swelled too large. The Dawn Stars would feed us, but the guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us, a soft-hearted pirate named Ulug. He worked with the Principe captain, Mad Morena, they call her, to bring us food from the black market. But for days now, we've had nothing. Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word, he must be dead. The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, what else can we do?
Onakaza will listen. Her concern holds this island together.
Perhaps you can achieve what those of my caste cannot. Gain us favor with the crown, and always we Roparu will be indebted to you. You mean the black market that lies nestled in the depths of the Narrows? The guards do their best to stomp it out, but they are a single boot against 1,000 ants. I do not know how to get there, but someone at the tavern might. If we cannot convince the Mataru nor the Principe, I believe the Dawn Stars may help us. Peatly is a child of the Dawn Stars, and has become the gullet's most cherished healer. I will speak, and I will listen. I've lived for many years in this gullet. My skin and bones have withered with each year, twisted harder, so that the Raparu now call me Taki Takiri. Though you can see, I am not very big or much sturdy. If a dispute arises within the gullet, I will see it resolved. That both time and tragedy have rotted the gullet into a place of filth and crowdedness. Once, we Raparu lived in a fine neck of the city. But that time has fallen, and with it, the ruins of our old city under Niekhet Taka. Long before the foreigners swarmed us, a sea quake rumbled our city, and the mountain cratered down. Many cried to Andra, and were swallowed for their efforts. Now the Mataru send us into the ruins of the old city to be punished. Within that pit lies darkness and death.
Please, I did nothing.
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
Let him go!
Bia, I'm sorry.
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
What crime could he have committed to deserve such a fate?
Be careful. Ikira. It is a cancer in the gullet, a place of criminals and their foul dealings. And I cannot fathom for what anyone but a criminal would ask of it. The gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates. To the old city, Ikira. A god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep.
How can you consign your fellow woman or man to this fate?
We punish only those who cause trouble. Begging your pardon for my tones, sir. Botaro? He associated with foreign criminals. I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her.
And this is punishable by death, or worse?
That it is. These wicked sorts overrun the gullet and corrupt the Raparu. Our justice must be swift and firm. Hers is the first house you come to. Just there. You will probably find her there.
I shall make it.
Of all the holes I've seen, this is one of them.
With my own ears. Dario said there's treasures in that pit.
Shh! Have you lost your wits?
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in. Need something? The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants? Well, it's a bit of a story. See, I was born here. Right here, fresh face. Right on this counter. And I'll die here too, God's willing. Of course. Whoa now, fresh face. Ain't bright to go waving that thing around just wherever. I know a Mataru trap when I see one, and I'm not looking to be snared. Keep that what's-it to yourself. All right, Captain Fancy Britches. No need to get your bits in a knot. You'll want to take that medallion over to Delver's Row, the black market. It's all tucked away in that creepy maze on the west end of the gullet. The Narrows. Take a right the first chance you get. Then keep going forward until you see a merchant stall. Look close. There's a secret hallway behind a curtain there. That's your entrance. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but all the same, you'd best watch yourself in Delver's Row. The crooks there will kill you just as soon as cheat you out of everything you own. If Dario doesn't gut you first. You stick around the gullet long enough, you might find out what you need. You'll find all kinds in the hole, even some of the competent sort.
至少它这个终于有那种分类和搜寻的功能啦，一代都没有，至少现在有了，还可以接受。
Harami!
I am here, Seduzo Nui.
Do we expect any foreign merchants today?
We do not, Seduzo Nui.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another surprise. Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Andra stars. Most do. Kana gave me that same look when he accidentally fired my rifle at the Ranganui's favorite gong. I didn't believe it then, either. The Royal Deadfire Company would frown on business in this district. But there's no harm if they don't know. I just remembered I need to write up a report for my boss. Don't mind me. What is your business with me? Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with voral. What is your business with me?
连这个蜘蛛人都有啊，真的是太夸张了，各种这也有，连蜥蜴人都可以安全的在这个酒馆里面喝酒啊，这个酒馆也太厉害了。
I'll eat anything that isn't hardtack.
Why do you bother me, little Kith? No? The gullet reeks of illness. The beds are too small. An imp tried to nest in my hair, and Firna, the tavern keeper, refuses to give me more than 1 day off a month. How am I supposed to hunt when I am chained to this stove? Maybe I'll become a pirate. Get myself a bird and an eye patch.
The patch could do you a world of good, but I can't say I recommend.
Both. How do you mean? I don't work for free. Suit yourself.
能招就招吧，可以招人好像就招吧，我觉得也没差。
Why do you bother me, little Kith? You're all little to me. Little and squishy. How do you mean? I don't work for free. This will do. For now.
变大了之后啊，你还可以继续放上更多的船员，看一下。
You need something? Naturally. Slippery as an eel.
In and out, no complications.
We're emptying a vault, not water shaping. Martino better come through with that boat he promised.
I'm sure there's a dinghy in your future. Bayer, I don't know this one.
We asked not to be disturbed. What are you doing here? Yeah, well, we don't want anything. Get out.
Yes? Silence around me.
Cheers. What do you require? We had a contract with the Valian Trading Company to defend one of their most valuable properties. If you're looking for work, I hardly recommend them. They pay well, and they pay on time. What do you require?
It shall open to me. There we are. I shall make it so.
Still as a pond.
猫也太多了。
Ishi, quiet time.
牧师的技能没有前一代那种可以抵消掉，奇怪。我看一下，抵消掉那个负面状态的信仰的效果，为什么没有啊？对，这一代牧师为什么没有那个？哦，干，那这样子代表什么？这样子代表我的信仰，我不合的，我的性情有不合的这个状态，不像一代一样有可以消除的方式哦，还是说以后会有方法？虽然说只影响到那个你的那个辉光啊，简单说是你那个神力超度的效果，那个效果就还好。但是问题是，终究是有影响到，因为在一代的时候有那个可以消除负面天赋，所以到头来那个玩家的辉光应该可以达到最大的成效。
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life. It seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
可以把他们吓走，烦死了。
Oh?
Eyes open.
Does the company pay you for mercenary duty? Or is pride enough to buy bread where you're from?
Do you really not know the Brotherhood reports directly to the Dukes? Or have the discharges gone knocked around your brain too much?
Paintley? Good God, I nearly didn't recognize you. You look more death-warmed over than Dawnstar.
I didn't see you there, Shody. Listen, you and your friends should move along. I'm not feeling so good, and I'd hate to get you sick. Nothing a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure. Please, let me be. Could use your skill at the Temple of Gone. Could use it here. There's some sick Raparu in the back. Not much I can do for them now besides keep them comfortable. And hidden.
This is hardly a proper sanitarium. But at least they are isolated from others.
It's better than leaving them to wander the district. I can give them a dignified death, if nothing else. Because they've got Drowner's lung. Spreads like gossip and kills even faster. A gift from the Valians. Fills your lungs with fluid. Gets you coughing all the time, trying to clear them. One of my patients coughed so hard, she broke a rib. Eventually, it gets so bad, you can't hack it out. You just lie there, struggling for breath, until you choke on your own phlegm. I heard some Raparu had gotten sick, so I brought them here to care for them. City healers don't come down here.
The Raparu have no healers of their own?
These people are laborers and fishers. Many aren't even Kahanga. Wound up here after raiders and slavers tore their own tribes apart. Anyway, I realized what was wrong when I heard the rattle in their chests. The way they gasped for air. Only cure is an elixir made with pine seed oil. It costs a lot, though not nearly as much as an epidemic. Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Nekataka spends it on the Raparu. Maybe you can. You can get nearly anything on Delver's Row. Only trouble is finding it, and paying for it. Unfortunately, the children of the Dawnstars don't have many connections in this part of town. But I bet you could find someone at the tavern who knows where Delver's Row is. Criminal types like to wet their throats after a long day of lying, cheating, and stealing. About the only honest one. The Raparu here are treated like garbage. Even made to eat garbage from that scrap heap opposite the lift. And Dario and his Principe scum took advantage of the neglect down here to set up the black market on Delver's Road. He runs most of the criminal mischief that goes on here. Some say he's an old Valian traditionalist. Some say he's a thug with good taste. Either way, I steer clear of him. All the while, the gullet gets more crowded as tribes from the other islands come to Nekataka. Some are driven from their homes by pirates, raiders, even trading company thugs. Others hear stories of the foreign wealth pouring into the city. What they don't realize is most of it flows between the foreigners and the palace. As best we can, Most of us came from Rhaeadsaris after the Vorlis Plot and the Saints' War. Or we were born to families that did. We remember what it's like to scrape by. That's what Dario and his people say. They recruit Raparu to sneak things from the docks, report on meetings between traders. I can't blame the Raparu. Not when the alternative is eaten from a trash pile. But I don't trust these Principi any more than I do the trading companies. And whenever the city authorities finally crack down, the Raparu will be caught in the middle. Some days, I think maybe this is why Aethys brought us to Deadfire, so we can do some good. Other days, I'm too damn tired. We tried, but the one way is prize share, meaning anything we'd give these people has to go through the palace.
Akera, it is for the Ranga and the Mataru to feed the tribe.
Best I can tell, our food went to the Queen's table, assuming it didn't rot in the storehouse first. That's a question for Samhain. I'd ask her myself, but I got my hands full here. She's High Priestess at the Temple of Gone. Tell her Pittley sent you. She'll listen. Probably. Need something?
As you will.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Oh, perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Or maybe you seek something with a stronger bite. Food, of course, and supplies for the road. Though most here come to me for poisons and venoms. Ernetzo deals in such things. His shop is further down, next to the lift. Then you'd best ask elsewhere. But careful. If the Mataru overseer hears there's a sickness, might be he has more questions for you. I have plenty. Though, if you're buying poison and ailment, mind you store them separate.
Looking for something to sharpen the senses? To help you leave your sorrows behind? I got what you need.
Be cautious. Be constant.
You are looking for something, Aimiko? Perhaps I have it. Ernezzo has not seen you before. You must be new. New or very good at disguises. Another young water mage. Come, see Ernezzo's wares. You must spend that extra coin on something.
Forgive me. Do we know each other?
Così, it seems not. The mistake is mine. But how did you hear about this place? Wait, no. Do not tell me. Sometimes it is better not to know. There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly. Eh? I hope you are not ill. But never mind. If the Mataru come asking, I will not tell. But Drowner's lung is very serious, very deadly. The cure is not cheap, but how can one put a price on good health? If the price seems high, there is a certain little favor you could do for me instead. There is a certain merchant here who needs to not be here.
Aimiko. You are as subtle as a church bell.
And what would a paladin of the Brotherhood know of subtlety, huh? So, do you follow? This merchant runs a shop at the end of the street. People know it as the Spindleman. If you get rid of it, then I will give you the medicine. Merla. It is a dangerous pest. When it dug its lair, it did not even ask permission of their... of the boss.
Berkham Blanca. You truly are awful at this.
It is a Vithrak. They say it is a mind reader. We in Delves Row are simple folk. Quiet folk. It does not do to have a mind reader nosing among us. You understand me, yes? Of course. Only do not tell anyone where you got them.
这件已经是传奇了，那么厉害。这有什么不一样？等下呢？这跟原本的效果有什么不一样啊？击杀获得1%。显示有 bug 啊！ 哎，这个中文有问题，中文的显示有问题。互动我要存个档，我是觉得会出事。哎 ，Hello， 你好。啊，这个 ，Hello， 你好，这个，他那个，因为这铁人模式存档的时候会离开游戏啊，然后不知道为什么离开游戏的时候都会特别卡，所以我存档的时候大概会卡个20-30秒，不知道是故意的，让你不想存档。
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly. A moment. This is a rare treasure, one for which certain people would pay a small fortune. I must ask, how did you come by this? Then you have quick eyes and quick hands. But who might want this old thing? You might speak with Dereo the Lean. He would be interested to know that such goods are drifting. Dereo is a man with many connections. It is his business to know what and who passes through Delver's Row. To find him, leave Delver's Row, go right out of the market stall, then left at the intersection, and left again. But you did not hear it from me, Ainiko. Was there any other business you wish?
It's early. We'll go when it's dark.
Fine. I don't know how you tell down here.
You need a blade or a bludgeon, or some sturdy armor? Umani has what you seek. Then you blunt your teeth talking to me. Go and see Ernesto. His shop is just across the way.
这不是免费的啊，你可以自己去查。
Old Umani's stock is tested in the hands and throats of the fiercest sorts in the gullet. Never will you find a better selection.
哦，这个头盔也蛮有趣的。
Ishi, quiet time.
We hear footsteps.
Something approaches.
What have we here? Ishi, quiet time.
What is this Kith creature?
Look, but don't touch, I say.
What secrets does it bring?
Let us see. No prize secrets in this one. Not like the others with the water sense. Their minds carry secrets of a damp cave, a hateful glare beneath a stagnant pool, a dead woman's regret.
Gibberish. The floating spider had best explain itself.
Kith hoard many secrets.
The best ones they bury deep in their cities, behind mighty walls. But what secrets fill your mind? The language of tongues is a dull, tedious thing. Why ask when you can see for yourself? A watcher, the dear what? The waning power of old Valia. We wish to only see, to know, yet kith hide and hoard their secrets. We dig. There are many minds here with many secrets, many depths with even more.
A city under a city.
Another in the ruins.
It teems with young secrets, rivalries and betrayals. We seek the older secrets, buried deeper and carved on weathered stone. Not when you have been such a miser with your own. Yes.
Lie.
We tire of your games, kith creature.
His is a small mind, with small concerns. What do you care for him? You...
Let us see. Let us see.
What is your secret? Why do you hide your thoughts of the cellar woman from us? The one who calls herself Ernesto. What is this droning sound? You have a fly in your teeth? What is your business with the cellar woman? As you say, we discern no difference. Yes, but we know the Ernesto woman plots against us. We hear her whisper it in her thoughts. Her thoughts whisper other secrets too. There is a hidden entrance to her storeroom. Follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dario. We want to see you betray Ernesto with her own secret. Take the medicine you desire. If you also exterminate her, then we can sell you special things at special prices. Though the other cellar women and cellar men might think angry thoughts of you then. She fears us, fears that we will gather and scatter her secrets. Ernesto sells many things to common people, but also to powerful criminals who command many. This is why her shop has a secret entrance. Follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dario.
有些不错的装备，但老实说，我现在其实没什么钱呢。
Real quiet now.
Back up. No shops this way, stranger. What are you doing up here?
Akira, to survey the local, established...
Well, get downstairs before anyone sees you. What about you? Hold a moment. I'd remember that face.
You do not have a tongue for compliments, I say.
You don't belong down here. Explain your business or turn around. I've had enough games for one day. You think I'm standing here so I can tell you about it? Come on, go. That's up to Dario.
Real quiet now.
What have we here? As you like. I can get it to spill its secrets. It shall open to me. It's done. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
一门关上哦，后门开了就关不起来啊！哎呀呀！
Think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row. Either you don't know who I am, or you've had a few too many, eh? Don't matter. You sure as shit ain't the law. You looking to commission an artist? You'll find none better in Niek克塔卡, Bilger. Depends on the craftsmanship required. We don't know each other, so let's keep our dealings within the gullet, yeah? Go on.
雇佣刺客来帮解决问题。然后说 Obsidian 2代的剧情任务做的非常的不错啊，虽然说1代也有很多亮点，但是2代的水平我觉得非常的不错，做得更好了，在剧情任务这一方面的表现。
What have we here?
You fancy yourself an antiquarian, yes? I heard about the medallion you brought to Ernedso. What I do not know are your reasons for doing so. A person of purpose, then. A person who desires something. Many things of interest pass through the Undercroft. I could grant you leave to visit and see for yourself. A favor for a favor. Your friend, why is he so nervous? Are we not civil company?
Something I ate. A bad koiki.
I have had a few myself, and this seems like something more, no? But I have just a remedy for such agitation.
I've seen things beneath the waves that would haunt your next life. Leviathans with teeth like masts, mile-high statues wielding scepters of coral and bone. If I'm nervous, it has nothing to do with the likes of you.
I only meant to offer your friend some spiced palm wine. Nonetheless, your finder's fee for the water shaper. But let us speak now of you, the Watcher of the Deerwood, yes? But of course you are. Or do you think me blind as well? I am thinking we could be grand friends, you and I. You cannot have too many friends in Nekataka.
The way he keeps saying friend really makes me feel like I can trust him.
And I need only a favor. An insignificant thing for a watcher like you. There is an artifact called the Cornet of Waves, which is currently in the possession of a Juana named Takano. I would like you to liberate it for me. Watchers see what many cannot. Takano is a man of many vanities, as your special gifts will no doubt reveal. His villa is on the eastern edge of Serpent's Crown, just downwind of the palace. The opportunist I first hired was too bold and found herself ejected from the district. With your unique talents, I am hoping you can avoid such complications and persuade Takano. After all, it would be best to avoid drawing the ire of our Mataru hosts. When you have the cornet, bring it to me. I will pay you well for it, and you will find my favor useful in this part of the city. It is an old Juana artifact, a musical instrument of sorts. Ages ago, it was part of a pair, but its companion, the Cornet of Depths, was lost when the old city sank. Both are said to carry the voice of Andra herself.
Look no further, silly man. I speak with Ngati's tongue.
And are you willing to sit upon my shelf for my entertainment? I do not believe in these superstitions, of course. I have told you all you need to know of the cornet. Now, I suggest you focus your sharp mind on retrieving it. What do you require? Why must we speak of sides, like squabbling merchants from the republics?
Ugh, our merchants squabble. I imagine your pirates do not bother with the squabble and just put a bullet through the head of whoever displeases them.
Better to spend lead than waste words, Aimika. Once, there were no sides. Only Principi, a people united by common interest and culture. But as our fame has grown, so have our numbers. Many of these new bloods have no sense of restraint and little regard for our heritage. But we need them still. The new bloods are Principi too now, and many are inventive in ways the old guard is not.
Inventive or not, their ships will end up in Andra's clutches.
For such a serious people, you Rauataians have most colorful imaginations. A storm, a rash decision, and an accident at sea. One that took my sailing days, but not my skill with a needle. Life in the Deadfire is unpredictable. Sometimes it takes you in its jaws only to spit you out onto some new shore. Patience. First, you must bring me the Cornet of Waves. A most agreeable topic. Or so I hope. What do you require? Let us hope so. I hear rumors that Takano was robbed by an unknown thief. I do hope no one beat you to it. And now the real work begins. You must take this to the Undercroft. It lies just below Delver's Row. It is where goods of questionable provenance originate. Take the lift from Delver's Row, not the lift in the gullet, mind you. My associate Gwenfen will await you outside a passage in the old Juana style. The ruins of the old city are perilous, yet rumored to hide great treasures. Still, the Juana do not permit people to go there except to die. And yet, among the ruins is a certain mosaic. Enough to reward you well for finding it. The shell you found will reveal it to you. Gwenfen can explain all when you find her. It is said the old city was once as grand as Serpent's Crown. Whatever treasure you find there is yours to keep. For now, take this. Consider it an advance. Have you the memory of a minnow? I know you've been before. There is a lift in Delver's Row, next to Ernetzo's shop. I will see that the people who guard it do not give you trouble. Once you descend, cross the bridge. Behind the stockade is a door to, well, a very old place. You will know it when you see it. Gwenfen will await you and the cornet there. Do whatever she asks as though the request comes from me.
It shall open to me.
eyes.
You the Watcher? Dario said you can pass.
I can be quiet if you can.
Water shaping is impressive, but I had not thought of it being
Hold
used
it right
for
there,
such
mate.
mundane purposes.
State your business. I mean it. Spill your guts or spill your blood. Oh, right. About time you got here. The elf's been chewing her thumbs to nubs waiting for you. There, across the water. Little birds flittering in the old ruins. Hurry on, else she comes to squawk at us. If you've come to see Mad Morena, God shield your soul. Far be it from me to be stopping your march into death. Captain's there, and she's in a fit of a mood, so step lightly, aye?
Water Shapers aiding the Princip... I have never seen a more undignified use of our talent. Have we all honed Ngati's talent for drudgery? There is a reason this is being done in secret. It is unseemly, a betrayal of our art. The Prince will want to know of this, but... I am wondering if the Crown needs to know the truth about Delver's Row at all. This warren brings business and trade through the gullet. Without it, Reparo would be destitute. It is no easy question, and has no simple answers.
And who, or what, do we have here? We're all stocked up on silverfin, but this fish is a unique catch.
And I can bite deeper than you might imagine. Are you the one responsible for tricking the Water Shapers into serving your petty errands?
Well, I see it. You've got two options. You can tell me who sent you, or I can feed you the shaft of my gun. What for? I've already got an emissary. Speak up, Swabby, and be quick about it. My knife arm's twitching. So, Enoi fancies you the new Ulug, eh? And you had nothing to do with it? Then I need to know how it happened. Guess that's the way of it sometimes, but it's not what I would have hoped for. Ulug wasn't any ruffler. He didn't deserve that. Everyone in the gullet knows Ulug's my man. Everyone except the Mutaru. Gotta be them what got him. And though it pains me to say it, if the Mutaru are biting for blood, it's best if I back off. I can't be feeding the Raparu right under their noses. Leave the secrecy to me. What you need to prove is that you can be trusted well enough. Say I happen to have a fella wanting for a full shipment of crude luminous Ardra, but I have no Ardra to sell. Loot me no less than 6 crates, and I'll be, let's say, better inclined to do you a favor. If you're a particularly daring sort, you might snatch it from under their noses. Them Valiant trading princocks have a stockpile of it in their mill in Queen's Berth. Otherwise, you could raid them in shallow waters as they ship it in. Now, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, there is one other that tickles mine. Ply me with enough coin to wire fresh hands, bribe a few officials, enjoy a taste of flesh, and I'm yours. Oh, I guess 30,000 copper ought to cover it. Always a pleasure pirating is. I'll keep an eye on the horizon for your prosperous return.
What did you...
Real quiet now.
I can get it to spill its secrets. Finished. I shall be. So...
Ishi, quiet time.
Watcher, I must object. Whatever plan you have to ingratiate yourself to these pirates cannot come at the cost of the company's luminous Ardra mill. I warn you, if you act against the Valiant Trading Company, I will make your actions known.
Let's get this over with.
Oh? To whispers and shadows.
What can I do you for?
Still as a pond.
Unbelievable that they could hide so much under our city.
You back to see the boss? Then you best be careful to mind your own.
Still as a pond. What did you find, Ishi?
Silence around me. Yes?
It's darker than Andra's asshole in here. All yours. Dario said you know what to do. Dario took his time sending you. You got the key. If you say so, all I care about is opening that door. You got it or not? Thought we'd been through this. I'm waiting for you to bring the goods so we can find Dario's mosaic and be out of here. Once Dario's got what he wants, you can dig around all you like. What are you saying? It's hot down here, that's all. Anyway, if the boss wants something, I don't question his orders. If the boss didn't tell you, I'm not flapping my chops about it neither. The sooner we get that door open, the sooner we can get back to fresh air and warm company. Got something for me?
先玩到这边吧，先到这边结束。我可能晚一点再继续玩。先到这边结束吧。好，那先好结束游戏了。好，先结束游戏了，拜拜喽。 好，那结束游戏直播了。